Hello, as the part of final project of information encoding standards, I am going to explain you some of the things about JWT and the REST API, that how it works, and I'm going to recommend one of the best authentication method. Okay, so starting with the JWT usage for API security. So basically, what is JWT? It's JSON Web Token. So JSON refers to JavaScript Object Nation, which is a secure open standard way which helps to transmit the information between two mediums. So basically, it sends the information in key value pairs, wherein it contains the information which encoded in the JWT token. So basically, we do not share the private information of user to access the data, because uh, it should not be like that. Okay, so going with the architecture of JWT. So here is the architecture where user from the client end, it sends the credential, and the credential will take the by the server, and it will convert the things in token. So here you can see in this picture that the client app will send the credential, and credential will be back, and credential pass to API. So where API has the mechanism where it will send back to the client, and it will be converted to the JWT token. So whenever the user will access the page, any information of the website, it will be communicated via JWT token only. So here you can see he will be able to access the database using JWT token only. So it should have JWT token there. So talking about the project that I have made here, so basically the links provided to us to watch the 10 videos. I made 3 projects from that video. So this is the basic, which is the final project. It's the basic authentication, this is identity server, and this is OAuth implementation. I'm gonna explain you that what I did in final project, means in basic authentication. Here we have designed one page called login, and one of the register where user can register with their credentials, and next time they can log in with their credentials. So here you can see that I took one of the screenshot of the home. Okay, so basically here we are implementing the things in so here I'm gonna start with the home controller part. So the here you can see that we are having some of the functions called secret policy, secret role, secret level, and everything. But here if you can see that we have made one of the variable where it contains a list which contain every information of this person, like his name is Bob, his email ID, date of birth, role, and one of the message here you can see. So based on these parameters, we can convert into one of the cookie. So basically when you pass the request, it will convert the information in one of the cookie, and then like the server will be able to access the data. So by providing the right information to the server, we will be able to access the data. So here you can see that it's all about the plain parameters here. And when we will go to the startup.cs file, so here it is one of the main file where we can look into it. So here you can see that we have configured these variables named cookie name and config login path. So one thing I have noted that in Chrome, when I opened developer tools, there I can see in applications tab, when I move from home to login, and then when I provide the credentials in login, then I move to the home page. Then when I see into that network application tab, I was able to see the variable under cookie session, this variable named grandma's cookie, and this path. So in grandma's cookies, I was able to see the value of this parameter, which was JWT token only. So I would say that this approach is one of the best approach, and also as I know that in another frameworks you can find a number of packages and a number of frameworks where you can easily convert the your credentials into JWT token into key value pair. Okay, so here you, if you see that I have used my JWT token in authorization here only in this phase, and I used IMDb database here. So by firing this API I was able to access my database only. Okay, so after this I'm gonna explain you now I'm gonna explain you the recommendation of which choice of authentication method according to me. So the options are provided: OAuth, OpenID, and the other methods, but here I am gonna choose OAuth because it's one of the best authentication approach, because it provides application the ability to for secure designated access. So it doesn't share the password data, rather than it uses authorization tokens. So basically OAuth token provides and great reliability between client and server where we can access the database. So here I'm gonna explain one of the example that nowadays every application asks about whether we should allow the application to access our camera or data or anything. So like whenever we are accessing the information in one of the application, like there is one application called ESPN, so it's related to the sports application. So if you are accessing that application, it's asked that whether we should take the data from the Facebook. So generally they take the updates, like we can post the updates on our timeline and they can access our profile, but the thing is that they do not have the authority to access our password and the personal information. So basically it has the mechanism OAuth, so they generally take the information regarding the tokens only. So basically they communicate the exchange of the information in terms of tokens only. So based on all of the things, I consider that OAuth is one of the best approach that I found till now. And in the next phase, these are the security technologies recommendations on the basis of that I have learned till now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys.